Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. Guys, Bitcoin looks pretty decent setup. The question is, are we prepared for what comes next? Smash the like button on your way in. Subscribe if you're new. And let's make some money. Woo! Let's go! Oh! Ah. Woohoo! All right, let's get into it, guys. Charts are looking pretty similar to what they looked like yesterday. Bitcoin is currently trading at 109,955 and 15 cents. Might just changed, but we're not going to care. The current pattern looks to be a potential falling wedge. Jay Shears said, Jesus, JJ. I have a lot of Red Bull coursing through my veins right now. And I flew home. I did not drive, I flew. In my 2015 Chevy City Express. Which is against the law because I don't have a pilot's license. So make sure that I got home on time for the daily close contest. So you're welcome. Oh, man. Oh, you know, I came up with... Oh! I can't say anything because I have to just do it and it'll be hilarious. It's not a big enough deal for me to actually mention it like I am, but I guess you guys are going to be hyped up over something that I find hilarious and legendary. But when it happens, because probably no one's going to go, oh, this is the thing that he was talking about. 106,768 for our liquidation points. 106,7... Was it 68? Yes, it was. And then I'm going to go all the way down right here, 105,471. We don't have a lot of time until the daily close contest, which is okay. We will survive, I'm sure. But I do have the prize ready. What do I also have ready? I kind of got prepared for this yesterday. Let's see, we got 30 mil. Liquidation at 108.65. I'm feeling a little tingly, which is very, I don't know, substancy. 109,444. I have to, now that I'm a part of the YouTube partner program, I have to watch what I say within like the first 15, like I have to genuinely watch what I say within the first 15 minutes of my streams. Otherwise, I will not be a part of the YouTube partner program for long. So let's relax. Bitcoin currently in a potential falling wedge that we're keeping an eye on. Current price 108.26 and 53 cents. Looking good. We're about to hit that liquidation. So let me just put this one. I'm going to assume that we're going to hit these no matter what. So I'm going to go right here. 108.714. Is that too far? Maybe that's too far. Let's go, I guess, right here. 108.309. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Oops. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. So yeah, Bitcoin looks good. Potential falling wedge that we're keeping an eye on. We did break below our previous all-time high after rejecting. Obviously, the current all-time high. Is that technically a rejection? Yeah, actually, I guess it is. Because we hit it, and then we went boop, rejection. And then we went boop, twice actually. Boop, boop, rejection. What I do see here is a little W and a little M and a pullback. Now, could I cherry pick and say that pullback is at the midpoint? Probably not. I guess, maybe. I don't know. It looks good. What's going on, Fahid? What's going on, Jay Shear? Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. We are almost back to 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Celebration number 2. Maybe we have to do 2 1,000 subscriber specials. I don't quote me on this, but I am looking at Saturday for a long format celebratory stream. As long as we're actually at 1,000, I'm not gonna celebrate at 998. You know what I mean? But we'll see. The Blockchain Brew said, "Yay, I'm the 1,000 subscriber. Let's go!" Absolutely legendary. That's actually sick. I'm gonna take a picture. Blockchain Brew. And if we stay above 1,000, then, I don't know, put your name up in the background or something. What a legend. Appreciate you. Let's see. We got 12 minutes until the daily close contest. If you are not familiar with the rules, let me know in the chat and I will go over them for you. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that you're fully aware. ETH currently trading at 26.74. ETH has actually been killing it lately. Looks really good. We had this inverse head and shoulders play out. We broke out, pretty much played out the entire thing. It looks like a retest right now, and it looks like it's bouncing. So, Private said, "Can someone explain us? Fed judge blocks all tariffs. What does this mean? For everything is just a judge like the one who tried to stop immigration and Supreme Court ruled it okay? I may have to look." You know what, actually? Let's ask Grok because I saw that as well. I just saw that right before I went on. Because I thought that the Liberation Day tariffs already went into place. What does it mean that a federal judge blocked the president's Liberation Day tariffs? I did bring my chapstick today, thankfully. Tom Selleck's code said Bitcoin bought GameStop bought BTC. I saw that. That's sick. Tom Selleck's code said it's called checks and balances. A federal judge blocking President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs means that the U.S. Court of International Trade, based in Manhattan, issued a ruling on May 28, 2025, that these tariffs were illegal and could not be implemented. The court determined that the president overstepped his authority by imposing across-the-board tariffs on imports from nations with trade surpluses with the U.S., using the International Emergency Powers Act to justify them. The judge ruled that the U.S. Constitution grants Congress, not the president, the exclusive power to regulate commerce with foreign nations, and that the IEEPA does not authorize the president to impose such broad tariffs without congressional approval. The decision halted the tariffs, which included a 10% baseline tariff on nearly all imports and higher reciprocal tariffs on specific countries, announced on April 2nd, 2025, and described by Trump as a response to a national emergency to address trade deficits. The ruling was a response to lawsuits, including one from Liberty Justice Center, representing small businesses, arguing that tariffs were unconstitutional and harmful to the economy. The decision led to a surge in stock market futures, reflecting investor relief, but it also sparked debate, with some expos calling it judicial overreach, while others celebrated it as a check on executive power. You know what? If it pumps my bags, I'm all for it. Let's go. I did see that we were starting. I don't know. It seemed like we were starting to recover. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it. It does kind of seem like a step backwards. You know what I mean? It's like getting grounded for a month and then you're like 30 days into it or 28 days into it out of like a 31-day month. And your dad is like, "You're not grounded anymore. Your mother never should have grounded you." And you're like, "Wow, okay, cool." But like the damage has been done already. You know what I mean? So now you're just kind of worried about what mom's gonna do. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Waterfly said I resubscribed. Sol is down 2.41% on the day. Sol and ETH have been holding up beautifully. Like, look at these charts. ETH actually seems to be outperforming. This is an uptrend. Sol is kind of choppy sideways. Yeah, this is like a sideways trend. But they're both very impressive, I will say. Total 3 down 0.72% on the day. We got, what do we got here? Is this a WM? I don't know, that's lazy. It's lazy, but it's there, I guess. The concept, the idea is there. Private said, "Yeah, all the trade deals mean nothing then. It's just crazy." Right. Yeah, I think that's kind of silly. They shouldn't have done that. The trade deals, I didn't even think about the trade deals that have come since then. That's like the craziest thing in the world. Wow. That's actually insane. That seems irresponsible on the judge's part. Regardless of what you think of what Trump did, the judge probably should have thought a little bit harder before being like, haha, you can't do this, idiot. Then the rest of the world is going to be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How come we just made this crazy good deal with him then? That's not okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of messed up. That's a situation where mom is like, you're regrounded, and then you go, but dad said, then mom and dad are just going to start fighting. And you're going to be the idiot sitting on the sidelines. Grounded from both of them now. There's no good that can come of this for the consumer. I think we get some short-term relief, and hopefully everybody just like, never mind, and we go about our days. Tishu said, yo, did you check out the reply I posted it to your ex? I did not. Let me go see. The reply you posted to my ex. When? Today? Just now? I don't know. I don't see anything. Okay. Total 3. Looks great. A little choppy sideways. It was yesterday? Okay, let me see. Yesterday. Is your name the same on X? The same as your name on YouTube? I don't know. Well, I post way too much on this app, I'm realizing. Yeah, I don't see anything. Are you sure it was me? Tom Sellerscoat said, what is that? What is that? A little crown. Dicks out for Harambe. It's his death anniversary. Guys, dicks out for Harambe. Moment of silence. Thank you, Harambe. What a legend. I doubled my money on his meme coin. What's your name on X, Teachu? That'll help me. That'll help me narrow it down. ADA is down 1.69% on the day. It did break below this. I don't know. We're calling this a wedge. It broke below the lower trend line, basically, in this gigantic falling. I don't even know if it's a falling. It's just a downtrend. This is just a downtrend. In this miserable downtrend. So this is what's happened in the past, and every time it does that, it just kind of turns into a bear flag. So if that is the case, unfortunately, oops. It was your post for yesterday's stream. Okay, I'll have to look. That helps me figure it out. Thank you. Unfortunately, the price target would be 52 cents, which sucks. That's awful. So hopefully that's not the case. But as always, we'll see how it plays out. Currently trading at 74.51. Below 75 is a little itchy for me. SNEK is down 3.42% on the day. It's chilling above 30 still, which makes me happy. It did close below it for a moment, but it seems to have recovered since then. I'm a long-term SNEK believer, so as hairy and crappy as this can get, it's not going to bother me at all whatsoever. And is that a wedge? I don't know. You could probably sell that concept to somebody that's, like, blind. XRP is down 1.84%. It did break below 228 support, which was immense support for quite some time. Now it's probably going to be a relatively decent amount of resistance. We'll see if she tries it, though. Look at this. Support. That's 4. Just in the immediate vicinity. Previous resistance 2 times right there. So it's nice to see it react off of 222. If it can break back above 228, then that'll be good. Otherwise, maybe just look for it to range if it holds above 222 on the retest. HBAR is down 0.69%. Kind of similar situation, but it wasn't holding 1858 for as strong as the other one. as strong as XRP. So we've already kind of played around this level a couple of times, so I wouldn't be surprised to get back above, honestly. Aussie Khan said, which level? We need daily close for Bitcoin. $111,981. Bitcoin actually looks good. I don't have any problem with Bitcoin, honestly. There's nothing about this that screams eternally bearish for me. Obviously, alts are not going to perform that well, but that's a completely different situation. Tishu, what's up with the crown thing? Am I freaking out about this? What is this crown? Do you guys see the crown, or is that just me? Why am I freaking out? Community? Oh, I understand. Okay, that's actually sick. You guys get XP? What? What is this? That's awesome. Oh, we got less than 1 minute until the daily close contest. Here we go. T-Shoes, reply. Guys, get your guesses ready for the daily close contest for Bitcoin. Let me go down to the 1 minute time frame. Bitcoin currently trading at 107,766 and 83 cents. We have yet to hit any liquidation points on stream. Let me get the daily close contest window open. All right. The reply. How do I see this? It's not showing up. Copy link. Shouldn't it show it right at the bottom? View post engagements? No. Yeah, it's not showing anything. All right, 10 seconds remaining until the daily close contest begins. Get your guesses ready, ladies and gentlemen. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Yeah, it's not showing me. Look at what I see. It shows this. And let me refresh. It's not. Usually I just scroll down. Otherwise I can't. That's kind of crazy. I've never seen this before. I click reply. It clearly shows that I have a reply. I don't know. Weird. All right, let's get these guesses in for the daily close contest before I mess up my entire stream. Okay. First, we got Timmet coming in with a guess of 107,980. We got Giovanni Fontes, 107,621.01. Blockchain Brew said, go. Blockchain Brew, if you would like to participate, it is completely free, and you are more than welcome to participate today, my friend, or any other day. I have yet to disbar anyone from the contest. That would be kind of funny. 107,696.96. Do I say nice? 0.96. I think I say nice, right? Nice. Tom Selleck's Goat with a guess of 107,700. Waterfly with a guess of 1. Aussie Khan, are you from Australia? Because that's actually sick. You would be our second Australian subscriber that I'm aware of. The first, I believe, is Dave? I don't know. It might not be Dave. The Blockchain Brew coming in with a guess of 107,867. Blockchain Brew, are you familiar with the rules, or would you like me to go over them for you? Tyler Yetzer, our current first place holder, 107,569.69. Nice. All right, let's see. Bitcoin currently trading at 107,763 and 5 cents. We got 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining on the clock. Aussie Khan said yes. Nice. How is it there? I've heard and seen that it's wonderful. It actually legitimately looks super chill. Blockchain Brew said yes on the rules. Okay, so this is the daily close contest. We do it every single day, and you are literally just trying to guess the price of Bitcoin's daily close on the Binance USDT chart. We allow the first 12 entries. The entries start at 7:50 p.m. EST, and there's a hard stop at 7:55 p.m. EST, so you get a 5-minute window. That's basically the gist of the rules. How you win? It is Price is Right rules, so if you go over the price of Bitcoin at all, then you are out. It is closest without going over wins bragging rights. That's it. If you nail the first 6 digits, then you win $15. If you nail all 8, which includes the change, then you win $100. We have yet to have anybody nail, I think, either of them. We have given away some small prizes for like really, really close guesses. Hoffs has guessed over by 1 penny twice, and we sent him a custom mug for that, which was pretty cool. And then we had somebody else get like 5 of the 6 digits or like 4 of the 5 digits when it was still in the 80s or something. And we sent them $5 or $10, I think, because that was like really, really close. Let's see. We got 1 minute remaining on the clock. I got J Shear 2.0 coming in with the guests. It doesn't seem like that complicated of a thing, but it gets pretty nitty gritty once you like start doing the contest, and there's like things that you don't think of, and later on you're like, oh, I better make sure that we don't get more than the quantity of people that we can handle, and that there's a deadline, and that it's not too close. Blockchain Bruce said, I'd rather have you on our show and talk with us sometime. I would love that. That would be sick. You guys have a show? Hit me up. Hit me up on X. My link's in the description. J Shear 2.0 said 107. Oh, is that a change? I think that is a change, my friend. 76969. Oh no, I got you. I got you. I got you the first time. I was just talking. Tyler said I need a dumper. And time's up, ladies and gentlemen. Tishu said, I know the issue now. I have the lockdown feature enabled. Only followers can see my posts. I'll disable it. JJ loves to talk. I do love to talk. That is true. I like how surprised everyone was for my first 12-hour stream. They were like, there's no way he's going to be able to fill that time. And I just nonstop. The whole time. I think I went pee like twice, which was like less than a minute each time. I don't know. I work by myself for the most part, so I got a lot of I got a lot of this like backed up, I guess, over the course of the past decade. All right, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 entries for the daily close contest. Bitcoin is currently trading at 107,784 and 66 cents. Blockchain Bruce just followed on X. We will reach out to you soon. Heck yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you. I would absolutely love to come on. Let's see our entries for the contest today. We got Aussie Khan with 108,000 even. Temet with 107,980 even. Blockchain Brew with 107,867 even. J Shear 2.0 with 107,769.69. Nice, nice. We got Tom Selk's-Code with 107,700 even. Vahid Hussein 107,696.96. Giovanni Fontes 107,621.01. Tyler Yetzer 107,569.69. Nice, nice. And Waterfly with 1. Cool, cool, cool. Bitcoin currently trading at 107,759 and 92 cents at the moment. Tom Selleck's GOAT is in the lead. We will see where this ends up. We got a little bit of a dump Rooney on the 1 minute time frame. We do have a confirmed red dot on the 1 minute momentum wave as well. Why is this line so thick? Is it always this thick? I think it is, isn't it? Interesting. All right, let's see. How much time do we got left? We got 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining on the clock. Tishu said disabled. Can you check again? Sorry about that. Yes, I absolutely can. Refresh. It might take a day for that to show up. Once you disable it. I'm refreshing. Still nothing. Remind me in like 20 minutes and I'll refresh it again. Tom Selleck-Scout said not a red dot on the 1 minute. The 1 minute, the huge. You know what? The 1 minute gets so spicy too, though. Like you see it go like this, and you're like, oh, and then you realize that it's like 0.001%, and you're like, oh, thank God. We do have a confirmed green dot on the momentum wave, though, which is lovely. On the wave itself, not a confirmed dot overall. So we got a confirmed red dot overall, confirmed green dot on the wave, unconfirmed overall. Aussie Khan said, When is it closing? I want it to dump so we can buy back. It closes in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Tishu said, yeah. What is that king icon? Is that a YouTube new thing? It might be, since we're monetized. It seems to be some sort of engagement thing. I can click on it, or I clicked on something earlier, and I was like, what is that? Oh, it's gone now. What have I done? I did something again. I don't know. All right, guys, we got 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin currently 107.786 and 71 cents. There it is. Yeah, when I click on it, it doesn't do anything. It was like top community members or something like that. Maybe it's subscribers? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even going to pretend to know anymore. All right, Bitcoin, we got 52 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. The current price, 107.773 and 45 cents. As of right now, 107.781. It is Shear 2.0's match. Fahid said first time noticing XP on YouTube. Yeah, I've never seen it. It's pretty cool though. Tishu said, yeah. You don't have to ask. You guys can spam the chat all day, please. Aussie Khan said 18.2, if not broken, we are going to 105. Bitcoin have broken historical trend line. 11 seconds left on the clock. 10, 9, 107, 781 and 77 cents. It is Shear 2.0's game right here. 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin, 107, 781 and 78 cents. Which makes Shear 2.0 our victor. Congratulations, Shear 2.0, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Oops. With a guess of 107, 769, 69. Very nice. Tyler said, well, Fahid didn't win, so I don't care. You will care when Shear's, like, burying both of you. He's been winning quite a bit. He's kind of the sleeper right now. Congratulations, Shear 2.0, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for our victor of the evening. Oh my gosh, what is happening? There we go. Okay. Congratulations, Shear 2.0, on your victory. Let's get this out of here. Let me add Shear 2.0 to our victor's Google Doc. Shear 2.0. I don't believe you are Canadian, but let me know if you are. As of this exact moment, Shear 2.0 currently has 8 wins, slowly creeping up on Hoffs, who has 12. Shear 2.0 just needs a 50% increase on victors, and he will be right there in 3rd place. As of right now, it is still Tyler in 1st. Is that true? Let me double check. Yep, Tyler in 1st with 19, and Fahid in 2nd with 17, and then Hoffs in 3rd with 12. And I believe Shear in 4th with 8. I could, I guess don't quote me on that. I would have to confirm that to be 100% sure. All right, let's go. Oh, that's a YouTube link. Okay, hang on. My eye itches. I don't know why my eye itches so bad. Oh, you guys probably don't even know what my eyes look like anymore. Yeah, it won't show me. It won't show me. For some reason, teased you. He said, when I posted, yo, I heard the last part of the stream, you said comedy has been killed. It's true, and I remember this documentary-style video. I think you might like. Check it out. Okay. I will 100% check this out. Who is killing cinema? A murder mystery? Ooh, okay. I'm going to watch that for sure. Yeah, dude, for real. Like, if you think about it, we looked it up. We looked up all the latest comedy movies. There's nothing. Shear 2.0, congratulations on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest, with a guess of 107,769.69 and an actual daily close of 107,781 and 78 cents on Bitcoin on Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. J Shear 2.0's prize is a pickle. Congratulations, J Shear 2.0, on your victory. Enjoy your pickle. You can enjoy it here. You can enjoy it on the go. You can enjoy it in public transport. You can enjoy it in the privacy of your own home. Whatever you do, you cannot leave it here. You do have to take it into your possession and off the premises. Congratulations. Tyler said, are you 1,000 subs yet officially? We were. We were the other day, and then we weren't. Tyler said, read supers out loud yet? Okay, so now I'm getting conflicting reports because I looked it up. I think we looked it up on stream that one time too. And it said that that was a thing. And then I looked it up like yesterday, and suddenly it's not a thing. So I'm not sure what to believe, because it was Google both times. So I don't know if it's gonna read super chats. I have no freaking clue. I still kind of have to, like, we lost the 1,000 as soon as we got it. So I legit don't know if I have to redo all of the stuff that I did. Giovanni said, I miss Superbad type movies. Exactly. Superbad. Pineapple Express was a great one. Tropic Thunder. All of those movies were amazing. They were hilarious. Now they've been replaced with, like, quippy one-liners in, like, regular blockbuster movies, which is, I don't know. It's not for me. Teach, you said, cool, let's discuss tomorrow, or whenever you have a chance to check it out. 100%. Full sour pickle. John316 said, hi, I like Crow. Let's go take a look at Crow for John316. Lovely 4-hour candle here, 1.9%. Let's zoom out. Giovanni said, I love Pineapple Express. Funny enough, Superbad was the first movie that I smoked marijuana to, I guess, if that's a thing. The interview was also hilarious. The interview is like one of my favorite stories. They made that movie. North Korea like threatened to like bomb people or something like that, and then all of a sudden Sony was like, oh no, there was a hack, and the entire movie got leaked online for free. And I'm pretty sure it was all staged, which is hilarious. Tyler said, what is this XP shit? I don't know. I literally do not know. That I did not implement. YouTube just kind of started doing that. So it's kind of funny though. You guys can compete now. All right. Crow. Crow looks really good actually. You can see it's got this accumulation pattern going on. You get a pump, chop, pump, chop. It did get a dump here, but you got a pump, chop, pump, chop, pump, chop. And it literally is laddering up, or like stair-stepping up, which is really good. It's nice to see price action hold. Obviously, this didn't hold. That's a little bit of a bummer, but it happens. You got a meteoric rise and then a pretty decent-sized pullback. This was from November to February? Okay. I think that this was when everything else did the same thing, pretty much. Tom Saltcoat said, road trip, Euro trip, beer fest. Dude, beer fest is so good. It's frustrating. What if I said it's widgets? Are you talking about the XP thing? Yeah, I've never seen that before. John316 said, thanks, I subscribed, smash the like. I appreciate that, thank you. I think the biggest thing that Crow has going for them, this is crypto.com, am I wrong? Kronos. Let me double check. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure because they changed it to Kronos. So they have brilliant, like top-notch marketing team, which is rare. That's incredibly rare in crypto. For whatever reason, crypto is awful at marketing, like really bad. Solana is literally like one of the top blockchains. Did you guys see that commercial? They literally deleted the commercial. It was so bad. And they probably spent a couple $1 million making it, unfortunately. But it was so god awful that they got like bullied by their like loyal holders. into taking it down. It was pretty bad. Like, I don't know if it was bad enough to like berate them into taking it down, but wow. So there's money, which is Solana, and then there's good marketing, which is crypto.com. They don't necessarily go hand in hand. You can have good marketing without having to spend millions of dollars, which I'm sure crypto.com does, but they don't have Solana volume coming in or anything like that. So it's impressive to see a proper marketing team on a coin. Outside of that, I guess the resistance would have been like here. So the fact that you're sitting above that is great. You got rejection, rejection, rejection. There's like 3 or 4 here. Support back here. Rejection and support. Rejection, rejection, rejection. This one's kind of rejection, support, rejection, support. So that's a historic line right there at 92. I'm assuming 10 is going to be your next point of interest because that's a big psychological number. So keep an eye on those key areas. Yeah, right now you're kind of probably just relying on a range in between those two. See, it tried to break right here, couldn't quite make it. You're doing a liquidity pullback right now. If it breaks above that and holds, like with conviction, not just because right here it was clearly lingering and like trying, but it couldn't quite get lift off. So you want it to break above, hold, and then continue to the upside in order to feel, I guess, more bullish. But that volume on this big wick tells you something. Somebody bought a crap ton of this, at least on OKX. I'm sure that that's different for every exchange, but it looks good. It looks good. It really does. Now, where were we in the regular charts? I think we're at HBAR. We zoom out. SWE is down 0.73% on the day. It's holding above 353. It did break below 391. So you broke below, rejected, and continued. You got to bounce at 353. Broke below, above, support. If that holds, Tyler said it says 1K subs. Let's go. Give ourselves a round of applause. Hold on, I can do it here. Ready? Exciting stuff. Super exciting stuff. All right. So yeah, SWE looks good. Holding above 353. If it stays above that, great. If it doesn't, 342 is our next stop for support. It literally looks identical to this. It really does. You got your 2 low points, your pullback, and then your blast off. Your 2 low points, your pullback, and then your blast off. I'm probably going to trade this because I always say that I didn't take the trade, and then I make fun of myself, making fun of myself. I'm gonna take the trade this time. If I get wrecked, then I should have set a stop loss. I'm probably gonna take the trade. I'm probably gonna set a stop loss. Not financial advice. Tom Selleck's quote said, "Futures ripping on tariff news." Apparently, crypto didn't get the memo. We will see though. I'm sure it's just lagging. We're starting to get some green, at least with Pinlink, but I don't know. We will see. We will 100% certainly see. Okay, let's see. So yeah, SWE 357. A break above 391 would be bull time, in my opinion. Momentum wave is sitting in the middle, so is the RSI. Ondo is down 0.56 since the daily close. This thing's just chopping. It's just chop time. We got the W, we got the M. Is that it? Is that going to blast off? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Here we had inverse head and shoulders. Beautiful. Textbook. Here we had kind of a W. Right here we got a W. Rejection. M. Support. I don't know. Volume kind of fell off a cliff. RSI sitting in the middle. Momentum wave. You know what? If I'm going to zoom in. You guys know the momentum wave thing, right? I've shown you before. So if I zoom way in, when this crosses, you get a green dot. Like back here. See that? And it comes afterwards to confirm, to make sure. But you get a green dot when it crosses. So it's about to cross on Ondo, which at least on the 4-hour time frame indicates some swing upside. Now that can literally just go like this and continue to the downside, and you can get no like possible good trade off of it, but still. Definitely something to take into consideration. $92, $91. It's still below 95, but it's holding 90 beautifully. That's kind of what we want to see. I see. So I keep seeing this. There's an inverse head and shoulders. This could kind of almost look like it was trying to be. And then you have this one as well. So those are like the same pattern over and over again. You got it right there. You got it right there. You got it right there. But this one did not go up. That's the problem. This one rejected. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Giovanni said, Ondo Moon already, please. For real. Aerodrome down 0.85% since the daily close. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Aerodrome's heading to our 45 target, which kind of stinks. I hope I'm wrong. If it holds 55.8, then it might bounce. But as I literally always say, we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Because right now, unfortunately, right now is that like wait and see time of the market. And that time kind of sucks because a lot of times you might be at work or something when the wait and see part ends and it's time to go, but you don't have a chance to open a trade, which is why having a diversified portfolio in the strategies is important as well. I have a hold portfolio and I have a trading portfolio. If the price takes off and I'm like at work all day or something and I have nothing to do with the charts, then I still have my hold bags. I'm still profiting. Not as much as I could have been on like a leveraged long, but who cares? It's, I don't know. Diversity is, I feel like, underrated. Not enough people talk about it. Pin link. Let's go to Dex Screener to look at pin link properly. Pin link, pin link, pin link. Pin link down 7.64% on the day. We did get a little bounce, it looks like, in our little interior accumulation zone. So it might come back down, like I said, and touch the blue trend line. If it does, I'm probably going to buy. But we'll see. Tyler said, same idea, Ondo to go nuts. Yeah, I think we're kind of just waiting on the rest of the market, unfortunately. The question is the market going to wake up to this tariff stuff right now? That would be pretty cool. Let's see. I'm just going to YOLO a position. Right now, we'll see where we end up. Tyler said, wait, now I'm number one? Yeah, I don't know. I have no answers. Jay Shear said, see ya, family. Back to work. Thanks for my pickle, JJ. Of course, Jay Shear, before you go, enjoy it one last time. Congratulations on your victory. Enjoy your ginormous pickle. You deserve it, my friend. Absolute legendary victory today. Congratulations. Tyler said, JJ, I don't know. What the F? What are you talking about? All right, let's see. Where were we? Render broke below our little temporary blue trend line at 450, which is not good. It is holding above 432 though, so if we get a little bounce, it could be a similar fake out to what we did back here. In which case, we did set up a beautiful inverse head and shoulders. Right now, we might be setting up the head of a larger inverse head and shoulders. That would be kind of nice. I wouldn't hate that, honestly. Top Stocks Code said we all tied with 75 XRP. XRP. Dang, you guys got XRP just for watching me? They're everywhere. You can't get away from them. That's funny. Tyler said, gotta go see your friends. Take it easy, Mr. Tyler. We didn't do anything, LMAO. That's funny. That's funny. So yeah, render, I'd like to see it hold 432. Polkadot up 0.02% on the day since the daily close. If it breaks above 459, then it's go time. This bad boy has been in hardcore accumulation mode since 3 days ago? 3 days of this. That sucks. This would have been a great range to trade, though, honestly. Would it have been worth it? Yeah, 3%. That's 30% per move. You see it established right here. Bounce, reject, right when it gets down here. 30%, 30%. You could have played that perfectly. Even if you didn't want to risk it too much, that's 60% right there. But you got to wait for the trend to establish itself. So now it's possibly going to break out. But if you would have longed off of this bottom, it did look a little violent here, though. So maybe that's not reasonable. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I like it. Break above 459, 4597 would be awesome. Even better, 464. Or, I'm sorry, 4764 would be even better. Archangel said, yo, JJ, what's going on, Archangel? Happy Wednesday. Wednesday's my favorite day of the week. Let's go. Cass got a little break below its beautiful falling wedge lower trend line. Now, is this a bad thing? I don't think it is. See, we've seen, I've watched wedges play out a million times this way, where the first breakout almost every single time is fake. So watch it do this, and watch it do this. If that happens, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to celebrate. I want to see it break above, support, and then blast off. Every single time I see a falling wedge, the first breakout is fake. Now, this symmetrical triangle, different story. First breakout seems to have been real. Is this technically a symmetrical triangle? I would say so. You got, like, I guess technically 3 points of confluence on top, 3 on the bottom. But I mean, it's iffy. It's iffy. You could probably make the argument against it, and I wouldn't fight you on it. But I would love to see this just blast off. Avalanche down 0.42% since the daily close. We have a 3.42% candle right here, which is a lovely little candle. A little fake out to the downside. Even with the wick and all, they made it look pretty dang good. We got our volume kind of dropping off of a cliff. And it's in accumulation mode, in my opinion. This is an accumulation before move. If you look on the Bollinger Band, on a lower time frame especially, this thing's probably squeezed. The question is it going to pop or is it going to blow? Archangel said, yo, congratulations for 1K sub. Thank you very much. Congratulations for being part of the first 1K. That's pretty sick. we're planning on going to 1 million, so pat yourself on the back for subscribing to me. That's the most pretentious thing I think I've ever said in my entire life. Archangel said, I think it's going to pump very soon. Bitcoin is moving wild lately. Nothing makes sense at all. The tariff delay might send us overnight, which would be pretty fun. That would be pretty sick. We'll have to see, though. Asian markets are who's open right now. They just open. So, Chainlink is flat. Looks good. What if I said you're not hitting 1 mil? I'm pretty sure you said that about 1K too, didn't you? I think you did. So, I accept the challenge, Mr. Waterfly. When I do hit 1 million, I would like $1,000. Please. Do we have a deal? All right. Chainlink looks like it's getting a little bit pumpy. Currently at 1573. If it breaks above 1583, then it's go time. But we got to break above with conviction. We've done that in the past already, and it just kind of slopped and broke down, which is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a little bit of more action out of the price. Currently, I don't know. I see the inverse head and shoulder thing right here, and I kind of see it right here. It's sloppy though. I would have to go to the lower time frame to make it make sense, but this one rejected, and I don't know. Is this a liquidity pullback, blast off? I like this wick right here. That's nice. Problem is we didn't get that right here, but we've been ranging in between 1524 and 1583, so it's go time. What if I said I'll be dead by then? Okay, deal. You are on, my friend. You are on. Challenge accepted. Archangel said, do you think Bitcoin can go below 100K before pumping? I'm starting to get worried about liquidations, lol. I guess here's my situation. And, everybody's risk level, risk tolerance is different. But in my opinion, if sub 100K Bitcoin gets you liquidated, you had either bad or no stop losses. you know, I don't know. I guess if I was being a cocky asshole about it, you should set stop losses to prevent that much loss, even if you're trading alts. But if we're talking Bitcoin below 100K, I want to say no, but anything could literally happen. In my brain, I don't think it's going to go below 100K again, at least until a new all-time high. But again, anything could happen. If a black swan happens, anything is possible. And Trump's starting to get a little ballsy with Putin. So who knows, man? Who knows? They're talking about a new COVID again. They've talked about that like 45 times in the past year. There's been like 14 new COVIDs. Apparently nobody cares. I don't know. Archangel said I had a super bad entry price. That's the mistake. Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. I was sitting in a trade for like 4 days, just miserable, like down bad, because I was a little too cocky with my stop loss. Kind of FOMO'd a bit. Yeah, that happens too. That happens too, man. Chasing green candles. It happens to me. It happens to literally everybody. If people say, I don't chase green candles, I only make perfect trades every time, they're full of shit. It's possible to be an asshole and just fucking scalp with a like break-even stop loss all the time, but sometimes you don't have time or patience to fucking sit there and make 14 trades in a row until you get one that actually hits the correct momentum. Tom Solix said, new COVID is just easier to spread, not more aggressive, so no one cares. Oh, womp womp. Yeah, I like that it like became somehow the the common cold disappeared and COVID like became like this weird like elementary school thing. Not like it being in the schools, but like it's like elementary school level sickness. Like there's like cancer. There's like, I don't know, fucking eczema. And then there's COVID. Right above COVID is like dry skin. That's funny. Top Solid Goat said, bro, I love chasing green candles. I mean, it's an attractive green. It's not even like a green. It's almost like a turquoise. Like if you match it, let me get like a nice thick mess of color right here. And then I'm gonna color match it to the candle because I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, this is it. No, it's not. It's a little bit different. Am I crazy? Is that it? Maybe that is it. Nope. Why is this so complicated? It's pretty close. I thought for sure it was in here though. It's definitely not green. It's like a blue-green. Maybe it's just not available. Oh, there it is. There you go. Yeah, see, it's like a bluish green. It's a very nice green. I like it. I could have literally just zoomed way in. Archangel said, very professional chart. Very professional looking chart. Only the best. Only the best. Imagine if I had a paid indicator. And instead of like all of these fancy lines and stuff that everybody, it's just like my scribbles. It's like up question mark. This pops up on the chart. Oh man, I should see if somebody can make that. That'd be so funny. Just like random JJ scribbles, or the thumbnail face. Like if it's about to pump, just my face just pops up here going, oh, oh shit. Bitcoin's looking a little bit green, guys. This is getting a little bit exciting. My little long YOLO seems to have worked. Let's go. Quiz chart. Tom Selleck said, why are you scribbling like a toddler? Excuse me. I was scribbling like a 32-year-old man with 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very much. Those are premium scribbles right there. If I was what's the guy's name? I don't remember. The NFT guy. The Gary Vaynerchuk. If my last name was Vaynerchuk, somebody would pay $5 million for that scribble. Waterfly said I have a buy order set at 85.6. Yeah, it's never a bad idea to set a ridiculously low buy order. Some lucky bastard got $8,000 Bitcoin last bull market when it was at like 30K because some dumbass like smashed market sell when there was 0 buy orders. And the closest market buy or the closest buy order was 8K. So it literally wicked down to 8K on Binance US. And the guy thinking he's going to get 30 grand for his Bitcoin only got 8. The guy thinking he's never going to get his buy order until the bear market was instantly up like 4x. He literally probably woke up and he was probably like, let me check my bags. And he went, whoa, I have $30,000 that I didn't know about. What the heck happened? He probably spent the next day calling Binance US being like, I think something's wrong. That's crazy, dude. Archangel said, I'm waiting to see the profits James Wynn gonna make the next pump. Have you seen he's like flip-flopped like 5 times. I'm pretty sure he's down like $1.7 million overall now. I'm pretty sure he lost all of his profits. Have you seen it? We gotta go through our news. Where am I at? Doge looks great. We're getting a little double bottom. Polygon looks great, breaking above 22.92. Next is 23.86. Near looks great, up almost 1%, blasting out to the upside. Chili's also looks great. We got these generational bottoms happening, man. Silver, a little bit dumpy. MicroStrategy, a little bit pumpy, choppy, pumpy. DXY. Ooh, whoa, DXY, crazy gap going on in the 4-hour. What is that? That's a pump and dump. That's a padump. The classic padump. NASDAQ, beautiful close on the NASDAQ. 1.85% candle. Wow. And the S&P, also looking good. Bitcoin dominant, 63.7. Is it finally breaking below 64? On its way to the forever downside, giving alts the floor? Or is this just the beginning? Tom Salas goes to James Wynn is the perfect example of why you hit big, pack it up. He cashed out. He cashed out 25 mil, and then he came back like the next day. Like, bro, this is what kills me. And he said he's 17 years old as well. So I don't know if I believe him, but I just read that post today. I think I put it in the news. You make double-digit millions? Take 90% off the table. You got 20, not even 90. Half, take half. You got 25 mil? Just take 5. Take 5 million. If you really need to trade with millions of dollars, I'm sure 20 million is more than enough, bro. What are you doing? But again, I'm sure the guy's cashed out probably a couple $100 million already. He's probably playing stupid. That, or he's doing this all for show to gain 1 million followers on X, and he can have this insanely ridiculous loss that he can claim on his taxes. You know what I mean? That's just my guess. Waterfly said, I gotta run. Poop. Have a great rest of show. Thank you for stopping by, Waterfly. Happy Wednesday. Enjoy your poop. I hope it's not stressful. All right. Bitcoin 107,919 and 99 cents. Looking good. Let's go through some articles. We got Crypto Elite saying the second quarter of 2025 will be incredible. We are literally in the middle of the second quarter. They posted this in the middle of the second quarter. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. But we'll make an average of 40 to 50x gains. And then he posted this beautiful chart. We got Altcoin season 50x, Q1, Q2. Altcoin season 50x, Q1, Q2. Altcoin season 50x, Q1, Q2? Question mark? I think this is the issue now. We're entering the extended cycle diminishing returns situation. We might literally be, like right here, might be right here. So we might be entering this right now. So his little Q1, Q2 thing, we might not end at the end of Q2. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't quote me on that. But this thing might go into 2026 for all we know. It might not even start until like the later half of the year. This Vivek individual said $300,000 Bitcoin price by the end of June is now the most popular call option It's coming. That's pretty sick. Exciting stuff. I like the Uber bulls in the stock market. We got President Trump says Canada is considering the offer to become the 51st state of the United States. He said, I told Canada, which very much wants to be part of our fabulous Golden Dome system, that it will cost $61 billion if they remain a separate but unequal nation, but will cost $0 if they become our cherished 51st state. They are considering the offer. That's kind of crazy. I think it would make more sense if they just became like a region, like Puerto Rico. But the Golden Dome thing is what caught my eye, caught my attention. And I don't know what this is. This might be a thing, and you guys might think I'm an idiot for saying this because you already know what it is. I don't know. That makes me think of the Iron Dome, and all I can think of is the drones from, I don't know if it was earlier this year or late last year. There were drones everywhere. Everyone was talking about them all the time. It was a huge talking about it. People were like, oh my gosh, there's drones all over the place. And then all of a sudden, there was no drones and nobody was talking about them. Is that the Golden Dome? Is it like a new Iron Dome? It's kind of cool. Archangel said, that's crazy. I'm in Montreal as immigrant. If Canada becomes 51st state, they're probably going to kick me out. I don't think Canada's going to become the 51st state. They're considering is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But who knows? Maybe they're using it as a trade negotiation. They're like, we'll think about it. But for now, we want this, this, and that. And then Trump's going to go, okay, let's do it. We made this good trade deal. In return, Canada's going to think about becoming 51st state. You know what I mean? Tom South Scout said Canada's huge. It would have to be like 30 states. I don't know. Alaska's pretty damn big. They made that one. Alaska's fucking enormous. I mean, isn't it like half the size of the continental United States? Archangel said, that's worse. That's worse than a liquidation. LOL, if that happens, my life will get a liquidation. I'm living on 150x leverage here. Dang. That's crazy. This one was really bullish to me. Like, legit. This one was huge. I thought the Steak and Shake news was stupid nothing burger. Pun intended. The guy, I guess, from Steak and Shake, Mr. Steak and Shake, said, Bitcoin is faster than credit cards. We are saving 50% in processing fees. We are seeing a spike in growth after accepting Bitcoin. That's pretty sick. The spike in growth, probably going to go away. But the saving in fees, that's fucking huge. You know how everybody wants to save on fees. If you went to a corporation and said, I can save you, like you're spending this much on that thing, I can make it so you only spend half that amount. Then they start listening. They're like, I'm sorry. How do we do that? I'm game. Let's do it. Set me up. Ryan said, you heard Circle froze the USDC associated with Libra pump and dump? I did not hear that. That's actually crazy. I didn't know there was USDC associated with it. Circle, that's pretty funny. USDC, we need to come up with a good acronym for that. Usually seems decentralized cryptocurrency. Tom Solisco said Alaska is 1/5 the size of the U.S. Canada is larger than the U.S. That's crazy. We got crypto czar David Sachs slams anti-crypto Senator Elizabeth Warren. She, for some reason, has this pathological hatred for the crypto community. She wants to drive this community offshore. She doesn't want it happening in the U.S. Dang. Elizabeth Warren. This one was huge news. We got GameStop purchasing 4,710 Bitcoin. Why am I not following them? What the hell? Absolute legends. Let's freaking go. Justin, the U.S. Department of Labor withdraws 2022 guidance warning fiduciaries douche against including cryptocurrency in 401k plans. Nice. They can fiduciary their Bitcoins now. U.S. Labor Department rescinds 2022 guidance that warned fiduciaries. They really like that word. That's the same news, though. Breaking, Canada is reportedly considering joining the U.S. as the 51st state under the deal that includes the Golden Dome protection per POTUS. Grayscale Cardano ETF deadline is tomorrow. They're probably going to delay it, though, because we know that that's their favorite thing to do. European Union says it's in constant talks with the U.S. to finalize a new trade deal. Let's freaking go. The median age of all homebuyers is now 56, up from 31 in 1981. This made me feel a little bit better about not owning a home yet. I'm on my way. I'm past the halfway point. I'm gonna be 56 any day now. We got breaking. After being up $85 million in a week prior, this trader is now down below zero, meaning he is down on his initial investment. 1,000 years of generational wealth destroyed in a few days. Welcome to crypto. I don't know who the hell this is. I don't think this is James Wynn, but damn, that sucks. Make sure you guys take profits. This one was really funny to me. The trash truck comes every week. Long waste management. I thought this one was just great because everyone's trying to look for like the next big pharmaceutical company when all you had to do was buy the garbage truck. Job openings have been falling off a cliff. Similar declines have only occurred 3 times since 2000. The worst part is it's happening when the consumer has already run out of excess savings. Here's my thing. I think people have been out of savings for a long time. I think they've been living on credit and barely skirting by with just revolving credit. And maybe I'm just delusional, but I have 0 debt, so I'm all set. We got Anthony Pompliano saying, this is a crazy chart. The U.S. is now collecting $255 billion in annualized revenue from Trump's tariffs. Apparently, they shut that off today. Thanks, Supreme Court. BlackRock to acquire 10% of Circle Issuer IPO shares. Nice. J.D. Vance says over 100 million Americans will soon own Bitcoin. Cool. Did he say thank you? Vice President J.D. Vance said, we do not believe Bitcoin competes with the U.S. dollar. Bitcoin will become a strategically important asset for the United States. Hell yeah. Nvidia reports $44.1 billion in revenue, higher than expectations. Let's freaking go. Nvidia rises 5% after hours following earnings report. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. U.S. federal court blocks Trump's Liberation Day tariffs from taking effect. Wow. 21 shares files for spot Dogecoin ETF. That's exciting stuff. And then last but not least, we got James Wynn, the $40 billion whatever Bitcoin long whale. 40x Bitcoin whale. He said, I don't expect anyone to read this, but maybe someone out there will. I'm 17 now. I started this when I was just 14. First I was flipping sneakers, then NFTs, then meme coins. Then just full-blown degen trading. Made some smart moves. Caught a couple early pumps, and before I knew it, I was sitting on just over $89 million. Didn't really hit me at the time. I was still in high school, sitting in class, pretending to care about chemistry while secretly watching my trades on a second phone. Felt invincible. Everyone around me had no idea. I was literally making more in a day than most people make. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Let's see. Now I'm sitting at basically 0. I'm not here to beg, not looking for a comeback arc. I don't even know if I'll ever touch chart again. Dude is literally crying at the casino. The 40x $90 million kid is crying at the casino. He's 17 years old. It took him 3 years? It took him 3 years to go from $0 to $89 million. And this kid's complaining. It's all about perspective. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit effed up if you lost $89 million. I refuse to believe that this kid did not take profits. And that this is not like, I don't even know what it would be. It's crazy to me. Look what James Wynn posted live as we speaking. Oh gosh. Why is his name V Horny? Hey bro, if you want to learn how to trade for real, Swarms FNF and my door are always open to you. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, bro. All depends on what side you look at, eh? Yeah, he's just like posting thirst traps. What do you mean look at what he's posting? What the heck? Okay, that's crazy. I mean, I feel for the guy, but what the hell? His name is James Wynn Real. Oh! Who the fuck is this then? This kid lost all of his money. He doesn't have any. There's no wait. There's no way he has any money. Let me see. Here we go. The King of Perps. He posted a checkmate. He's got his Moonpig coin. I'd rather be somebody for a day than nobody for a lifetime. Yeah, I think he's crashing out. I'm not gonna lie. Moonpig going mainstream. I mean, he's got the eyes, man. He's got the eyes on him. Yeah, any press is good press. I do like that he's bringing attention to all these fake coins, though. They forced Bitcoin price down to 108,700. My exact liquidation. Yeah, bro's like a professional victim. I don't know. He's got his little meme coin, though. Bitcoin chilling. That was our last article for the evening. Let's go check on our meme coins. Why not? What do we got? What do we got? 51% on Levy. Pop out. This thing's never going to recover. If it does, then I'm sitting on a pretty fat bag. Where is Harambe is the question, because today is his death anniversary, so I assume everybody dumped their bags, which is kind of fucked up. Did I pass it? Am I crazy? Okay, it's only down 9%. Yeah, see? My entry was this first green line. I sold right here. I literally had an alert in April. I had an alert on my phone, and we front ran it because I saw it early. So I think we bought right. Actually, you probably could have even bought right here. I don't know. But we bought and held, and it as soon as it was up 2x, I sold. So there is a way to successfully trade the news. That's not the guy. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I got I think I got catfished. James used to win. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's got a 250,000 hits, so at least it's not just me. Stolen post, stolen PFP, stolen name. I hate accounts like yours. What the fuck? This guy's weird. This actual page is crazy. I mean, he got me. He got me. I've been got. I will admit that. It's kind of funny though. And it does kind of ring to what the kid is posting. I thought it was kind of weird that he said he was started when he was fucking 14. I was like, there's no way. Damn, that's the second time I've done that. I think I need to vet my sources. That's the moral of my story now. Oh yeah. Congratulations, J Shear 2.0, once again on your victory. Absolute legend. Bitcoin 107,881 and 77 cents. Looking good. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and take a look at our portfolios. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio in profit of $47 at the moment. Kind of chilling. Currently being held up by Proppy, Render, Fetch, Sol, and ADA. They changed the logo for ADA. That's kind of cool. Being dragged down by Near, Ondo, Shib, Doge, and Aptos. Next, we got Memecoin portfolio up $139, which is 13.9%. Looking good. SNEK. Ooh, SNEK is actually down $5 from its $140 stablecoin zone. So we'll see if it ever recovers. And last but not least, the best performer and my personal favorite, the Narrative portfolio. I believe it's around 40, maybe 45% in profit. This thing is killing it. $720, originally a $500 investment. At the moment, VeChain is actually in the... Oh, it's break even now. Perfect. VeChain is sitting break even. Initial investment. Mana is up $12. Tau, $50. Fetch, $56. And Pepe, $101. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one gaming coin. And it's just absolutely shredding to the upside. It's actually pretty sick. But that's about it. That's about it for the day, for the evening, the day. I think Bitcoin might just pump into the night with the tariff news and the bullish Nvidia earnings. And the beautiful. Is this after hours? I think this might be after hours. This thing is shredding. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's moving right now. That's actually sick. Why can't I get that for the S&P? Does the NASDAQ just trade 24 hours now? Because that's badass. When is the stock market going to modernize? If I don't get to fucking sleep, neither does Warren Buffett. Oh, shit. Archangel said he's saying he is an extreme degenerate. Yeah, I think he literally just has a shit ton of money. The actual James Wynn. The king of perps. Oh, this is 11 minutes ago. Okay, it's pinned. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I post should ever be considered financial advice for entertainment purposes only. I think it's a psyop. I am an extreme degenerate taking on high-risk leverage trades, and I do not follow proper risk management, nor do I claim to be a professional. If anything, I claim to be lucky. I am effectively gambling, and I stand to lose everything. I strongly advise people against what I am doing. That being said, if you want to trade, you can support myself, decentralized finance, using my link below and save money on fees. No KYC required, up to 50x leverage, connect wallet, and trade in seconds. Use code WIN Hyperliquid. Please consult a financial advisor. You know what? I fucking bet you Hype paid him for all of this. They probably gave him all that money, and he probably fucking gambled it away. And now everyone's talking about it. Brilliant marketing. Tony said, sounds like every crypto streamer. No, that's doesn't sound like me at all. Anyways, guys, if you could do me a favor and check out the affiliate links in the description down below. Sounds like every crypto streamer. I'm like, no. Anyways, Bitunix and Ourbit are our current affiliate links for non-KYC leverage trading. What's going on, Tony Rosas? ES1. Yo, what up, JJ? Sounds like every crypto stream. Yes. Congratulations, J Shear 2.0, once again on your victory. Enjoy your giant pickle. The real question is, how many likes are we at on this video? 11. Let's go. We are currently sitting at 1,000 subscribers. Hell yeah. Tony said, show me, JJ. Show me like one of your French girls. Show me. Maybe I should, I'm gonna record a fucking ASMR video of me just shilling like affiliate links. I think that'd be so funny. We gotta do it. We gotta do it now. I've spoken it into existence. It's gonna happen. Tony Rosas said 12. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Tony. Ay. Let's go ask Grok about this. Is this tariff pause going to be bullish for crypto? I mean, clearly it is. My bags are pumping like crazy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is like the first proper trade I've taken on the compound account. I've literally I got like 4 or 5 days ahead, and I just let those 4 or 5 days pass. Bullish factors, market relief, and risk on sentiment, correlation with equities. Bitcoin is a safe haven. Increased liquidity potential. Oh, I saw that FTX is sending money out to their creditors in stablecoins, which means they sold already, which means the people that get those stablecoins, they might want to build their bags again, which is kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Also, what happened to the Mt. Gox people? Are those poor people ever going to get their money back? I feel like they're getting their money back every other month, and then they're like, nah, never mind. We'll send it next month. We'll send it next year. Actually, we're looking at 2029 now. They literally just keep pushing the kit. Like, that's the most fucked up. If I thought I was going to get, like, thousands of dollars back from, like, fucking 15 years ago, that, like, ruined my life back then, and then they're like, never mind, we're actually pushing it back even further, I would be so pissed. Imagine getting, like, quadruple rugged. And then just continuously getting rugged by the people who are supposed to be helping you. That's so messed up. Bearish or neutral factors, short-term volatility, correlation with risk assets, no direct tariff immunity. Wait a minute, how would they tariff cryptocurrencies? Speculative nature of gains, Recent context and sentiment, historical precedent, the 90-day tariff pause in April led to significant crypto market rally, with Bitcoin climbing from 974,583 to other tokens gaining 14 to 23, indicates the tariff pause can act as a short-term bullish catalyst by easing fears of economic disruption. Tariff pause, bullish for crypto in the short term. Cool. Let's freaking go. I think I have another thing. Nah, never mind. I'll hand it out myself. I'm doing this puzzle thing, and it's driving me crazy. It's like eating away at my brain. Okay. HBAR is up 1.2%, killing it. Let's go. What else do we got? Link up 1.47. Heck yeah. Polygon Matic Pole almost up 1%. Near up 1.2. Anything else? Pinlink almost up 1%. How's that? That little teeny little green boop is 1%. That's crazy. That thing must have dumped then. Holy crap. ETH is up 1%. Yeah, I think it's time, man. I think it's time for alt season, baby. We break through this 2750. Ooh, it's about to get spicy. Go check total 2. Total 2, looking good. 1.23 trillion. See if we break through 1.32. Very nice. And then last but not least, total crypto market cap. 3.37. What the hell was that? Shit falling over. That's kind of creepy. I don't even know what the heck that was. 3.37 trillion. If we break above 3.38, I think it's on. We gotta get up there with conviction though, because we got this. This has the WM too that everything else had. WM pullback. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Is this it? I think we're about to go, guys. This might be it. Huh. Crazy. Yeah, this is 100% it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm probably going to call it. I got a Reuben with my name on it, and I am starving. So, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on, which hopefully ends up being the case. Congratulations, JShear 2.0, once again on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button on your way out. Tony said USDT about to bounce off the 786. I don't know what the 786 is, but I'll go look at USDT dominance. About to bounce? I don't know. Can't they just mint more? I guess this stablecoin dominance is wishy-washy to me. Yeah, maybe. I gotta go from here. I guess about to is subjective. Retracement on the 1 hour. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to struggle a little bit. I'm really, like, historically awful at drawing fibs. I'm going to go back any further. Is that as much chart as I get to see? That don't make no sense. Hopefully not. Right there. 618. You said 786. I don't know. Maybe I'm not drawing it right. Don't judge me, man. Leave me alone. Where do I put the shit? I never know half the time. It just doesn't make sense to me. Do I go right here? Okay, maybe this is it. It seems really small, though. Yeah, that's a 382. I don't know. Well, we'll talk about it another time. Maybe somebody can teach me how to draw a fucking fib. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for joining me. Smash the like button on your way out. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Wednesday, and good night.